Home is where the heart is. On My Dream Home, we help you find your dream home or turn your house into the home of your dreams. Learn about the properties, products, and services that will make that dream a reality. My Dream Home is brought to you in part by Rail Yard, upscale urban offices for sophisticated professionals, and realty executives where the experts are. Welcome to My Dream Home. I'm Jody Hinkle.
And I'm Rainbow Whelan. We're coming to you from 6543 North Turnberry Drive, one of our dream homes this week, up in Skyline Country Club.
And this is one of your homes.
Yes, it is. It's one of our listings that we're featuring on the show this week.
Awesome. It's a beautiful house with a remodeled kitchen that you can see here. And I'll tell you what, we'll show you the rest of it right now. Welcome to 6543 North Turnberry Drive. As you walk into this upscale remodeled home, you are welcomed by an open kitchen with granite countertops and top-of-the-line KitchenAid appliances. This kitchen has a breakfast bar and a beautiful breakfast nook. The living room is bright and open with travertine floors, vaulted ceilings, as well as a formal dining room with an attached fireplace. The master offers plenty of space, an ensuite bath with soaking tub, and well-designed shower. The walk-in closet and a second cedar closet offer plenty of storage. The upstairs has 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. The newly renovated bathroom has travertine tile and custom fixtures. The well-designed backyard has wonderful views of the Catalinas and the city. This home is $450,000. For more information, contact the Dream Home Group at 257-1167.
Hi, I'm here with Erin Smiley. We're here at her kitchen and we're making some huge progress. Tell me what you think so far.
It's gorgeous. I absolutely love the granite that we picked out. I mean, it's just all coming together so nicely. Now I'm chomping at the bit to see the finished product.
I know. Tigran's here. He's working really hard. We were here just last week doing the template and now the granite's in just in time. I hear you have some company coming?
Yes, we have friends coming in on Sunday, so it'll be so nice to show them this kitchen because they saw the old kitchen.
Well, that's great. I saw that you did a really nice undermount sink. There's some great veining in the granite we have going on. And you did something really interesting that I think that the audience would really like to know about. And that is we did outlets that actually pop up out of the granite. How nice is that?
I can't wait.
So now you can have your bar, it's going to extend all the way over and you're still going to be able to use your appliances whenever you like.
Yes, I'm excited.
That's great. Well, thanks for joining us. We're going to spend some time now and talk to Tigran and about his process.
Cool.
And by the end of the day, you'll be enjoying your new kitchen.
I can't wait. I'm super excited.
All right.
Thanks.
Hi, this is Eric Clark with Savannah Nursery. Hey, I'm standing right in front of a great example of a xeriscape garden. A lot of this stuff is cactus, agaves, even some yuccas, and they do very well here in this hot weather that we have, and they really pop against this blue wall. So that's something you want to try to do if you want to replicate a real style garden or a real dramatic garden. Not so many flowers, really easy to care for, and you can make it really shine with this dark blue and then add a little bit of red, and you can really get a nice view here. A garden like this is going to take water maybe once every 10 days. So it's a really good way to save water. Now, most of this is going to be protected against vermin like javelina. Rabbits aren't going to bother most of this. Sometimes we might get some pack rats that could chew on some of the agaves, so that's something you might want to look for. There are plenty of repellents and ways to handle that. But the beauty of this garden is it's really low care, low maintenance. There's no leaves to rake up after. There's really no pruning to do. You don't even really need to fertilize. You could if you wanted to, but not more than once or twice a year. So it's an extremely low maintenance garden for Tucson area garden. Hey, if you want to come down and see some great demonstration gardens to get inspired for your own, come down to Savannah Nursery at 5301 South Houghton, southeast side of town. You can visit us on our website. We've got a great online catalog at www.savannahNursery.net. You can also just call us. We've got a slew of professionals that can help you with any of your horticultural questions. Just call us at 546-9200. That's right here in Tucson, and we can answer any of your questions on watering or what kind of cactus to plant, or maybe what you shouldn't plant if you have pets or children that you don't want injured. So a lot of these cactus, like right here, we see aren't even sharp and are safe around pets.
Hi, I'm here with Tigran from A to Z Granite. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited. This granite is beautiful. I can't believe you got it done in a week. You really, really went the extra mile, and you did some really unique touches. And one of those things I'd like you to talk to us about is these outlets, because a lot of my clients come in and you know what? They don't want to do counter height countertops all the way across, even though it opens up the space, because they need outlets. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing here.
This outlet is special made for island. So basically we cut out hole, like on a wall and a drywall. We put a remodel box in, and the pop-up outlet goes in, something like this. And cover goes on top. It's going to be flush.
Right.
And you just push a button, you got outlet right in your island.
That's great.
So we got two, one this end, one other end.
And you can put in as many as you want, I assume.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Well, tell me a little bit more about this process. I mean, you did this beautiful undermount sink. How hard is that to do?
Every job it's hard.
It's hard, difficult to do an undermount sink.
If you know your job, it's nothing. It's hard.
Right. Right.
So basically, it's cut out by hand, cut and polish everything by hand. So.
Well, it's just gorgeous. I really, really, really am impressed. So for everybody that wants to get a hold of you out there, what's the best way to find you? Because I know you have a great showroom.
They can call me. My phone number is 520-300-1211. Also, I have a website, Z-Stone-and-Granite.com. It's like my company name. It's simple, easy. And yep, they can come my showroom. They can look at a sample of granite. They can look at a sample of cabinets, and we can talk about more job.
Great. Tigran, you know, it's just always good to see you, always. And you've done a great job, and I look forward to seeing the finished product.
Thank you.
We're out on location with Gilbert Rodriguez. Thanks for being on the show.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we love having you guys on the show. Now, we were at a beautiful job that you guys did. Tell us about this. I mean, it's a beautiful concrete work that you did here.
Yeah, I was called out here by the customers here at the house, and they just had gray slab concrete cement with a beautiful pool. So I came up with the idea of doing perimeter scores around it and light colors and with a little tan, and which you'll be able to see in a little bit. And they came out beautiful. This is one of my best pools that I've done and I really like.
Now, it definitely is beautiful, and it really takes the pool to the next level. I mean, you were able to put together the design. Is that something that you do a lot, is help families with their designs?
It's every day. I help them out to decorate showers, vanity countertops, indoors, outdoors, pools. Been doing it so long that it's just part of me, where I can go in the house and bring everything together. And that's exactly what I did to this house.
And the thing I really like about it is the little touches, like the nice little arches, like in the corners. Like if we look at this patio here, we see where all of the arches of the little sections make almost a little kind of oval in the middle, and it's really a nice decorative touch, and it really pulls it all together. So the people at home that are worried about doing this because they don't have a designer, they can't afford a designer, and they're just not sure what to do, the best thing is for them to call you, right?
Yeah, we'll come out and give them a free estimate, measure it. I look at their yard and see what they have versus rock and walls and color and furniture. All that becomes part of the decorating part, and it's just something that's easy for me to do,
right, and
at no other expense. We just take care of it, we do it.
So for the folks at home that want to get in contact with you, what's the best way?
Just feel free to call the office, 295-1818. There's we got 4 estimators all over town, and just set up an appointment. It's free appointment, free estimate, and then we do have a really beautiful showroom. You're all invited to come down. And
awesome. Well, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
My Dream Home is brought to you in part by Rail Yard, upscale urban offices for sophisticated professionals.
Hi, this is Chris Edwards with Tucson Appliance Company. Save energy and money with a Tucson Electric Power Rebate. Buy a new refrigerator or freezer from Tucson Appliance Recycle your old one and you'll get a $30 TEP rebate. If you buy an open box refrigerator or freezer from Tucson Appliance, you'll get the $30 TEP rebate. I'll match it and then match it again for a $90 rebate. Buy a refrigerator or freezer for same or next day delivery. Rebates go further at Tucson Appliance and Tucson Furniture, where our low prices are your priority.
Good morning, my name is Jeff Murtaugh. I am the President and CEO of Realty Executives in Phoenix, Tucson, Tubac, Green Valley, and Yuma. I always had a love for real estate. I was working in a hospital in the heart catheterization laboratory, Tucson Medical Center. In the late 70s, I was the top of my field and had cost of living raises to look forward to. Went at night school and got went through my school and got my license to sell real estate and just dove in. Excellent. And was 40 years ago. Realty Executives is a 50-year-old brand in the state of Arizona, started in Phoenix. The background of the company is we are giving a home to experienced agents, not new agents out of school. We do not have a training program, but we give experienced agents a great place to work, get out of their way, don't nickel and dime them, and let them come through our front door and never leave out the back. Working in real estate has been a really wonderful career for me. It has given me a beautiful home, great retirement, although I'm not retired, but it has really fulfilled all my dreams from when I started in the late 1970s. Since I own offices all over the state, I can live anywhere. I love Tucson. I love its style. I love its location. I love its views. Real estate in Tucson has gone through some trials and tribulations, as many cities has, but I do believe we're out the back end right now. I do see real estate leveling off, and hopefully we get to a nice annual appreciation instead of some of the crazy stuff that went on in 7 or 8 years ago.
Hi, I'm here for SCS Tile Tips. Today I'd like to show you a wonderful shower that I did with travertine. Travertine is a form of limestone, and this is something that you can do at home yourself. In this particular shower, I did it straight up and down with a beautiful border, which is mixed with travertine, limestone, and marble. Now, I want to teach you a little trick that you and your family could even do at home yourself. When you're designing a shower, one of the better ways of doing it to save time and deal with travertine since it's so heavy is to do it in a brick format. By laying it out in a brick format, it allows you to stack one tile on top of the other and allows for the tile to set up and it won't fall. When you're installing your tile, the most important thing to remember is your grout line, especially when you're dealing with travertine, limestone, or any other natural stone. You want to keep that grout line really thin. You don't want to have a lot of dirt or debris. The color of the tile affects the color of the grout, so therefore you want to make sure that you pick the right one in the right color so it doesn't show off any dirt. Another thing you can do to add some interest to a shower is to add a border. In this particular shower, I added a mix of limestone and marble, which adds a lot of interest. In this shower, I added my border up at the top. But you know, there's a lot of interesting things that you can do out today. You can add multiple borders. You can even add a glass tile insert and insert it down the middle, which adds a lot of interest. Don't be afraid to be creative when it comes to designing your shower. Now I got this tile, and you can get your tile at SCS Tile.
I'd like to welcome to the show Jeremy Bigelow, pool designer here at Patio Pools. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
So you have a great job, and actually I used to be a pool designer myself. And tell me about the experience for you. I know for me it was a great thing, helping somebody take an idea and turn it into reality. What is it for you?
Definitely, it's that whole process from the beginning to that blank slate of a backyard and a dream that people have, but they don't really have the tools to develop it, helping them walk through that whole process. all the way from the construction, you know, the design, the construction, the execution of it, and then my favorite part is walking out in the backyard when it's all said and done and seeing the smiling faces, seeing the families enjoying it, sure. and sitting out there and seeing a quality product and seeing them, a family that's going to enjoy that product for years and years and years to come.
You know, in our heat here in Tucson, I mean, that is one of the things that allows us to enjoy the backyard.
We definitely have a year-round backyard lifestyle here in Southern Arizona, and the pools and the backyard projects kind of exemplify that, even in the cooler months where you may not be using the pool, but you're enjoying being around it and the water features and the different aspects of that whole project.
It really does create a resort in your own backyard.
Definitely, most definitely.
What are some of the things that you look at when you're helping them design the backyard?
How they intend to use it. Do they have, you know, a child who's on a swim team who wants to swim laps and do sure. different things? Are they an entertaining family where they're constantly going to have family and friends over for barbecues and different things? Or is it kind of an all-in-one purpose, you know, project? So we walk through a kind of really a fact-finding process to really find out what they want and develop a design from there. You know, when I design a pool, you know, whether it's from a simple pool to, you know, a very large involved project, my goal is always how can I make the owning of this as easy as possible for the homeowners, from somebody who's owned several pools before to someone who's never had to take care of a pool, make sure the process, and here at Patio Pools we've got a system set up where we have education, we have opportunity to teach people how to take care of the pool that they're buying, and when there's decisions that need to be made in the design process that can be made to make that easier, whether it's an integrated in-floor cleaning system right. Or chlorine alternative sanitizers that really reduce your dependency on chemicals, and that process makes that a lot easier for you.
So for the folks at home that want to design a pool with you, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Best way to contact me is to call the main store here at 886-1211.
Well, I appreciate you being on the show.
All right, thank you very much.
The screen that we have behind right now is a very special screen from a company called Screen Innovations. The big advantage it has over virtually all screens that are out there today is that it rejects a lot of the light that is coming from every angle except straight on from the projector. The advantage that gives you is that you can now have it in a bright room like we have here and not have to worry about blackout conditions. Most other screens that are out there, if you have any light in the room at all, the picture is going to start getting washed out. You're going to have a poor image on the screen. A lot of people go out and they buy projectors and they think they can take it and project it onto a white wall or just a white cloth. The screen is every bit as important as the projector itself. If you put it on a poor screen, you're not going to get the full benefits of the projector. We're into the world of 4K or ultra high definition TVs now. A lot of screens that are out there are not designed for high definition or ultra high definition projectors. If you have ever tried drawing a straight line on a piece of sandpaper, it can't be done. Well, if you take a straight line and project it onto a non-4K screen from a 4K projector, you still get that same effect. You'll get a jaggedy line on there because the material that the screen is using just can't handle that sort of definition. So even if you don't get a 4K projector right away, save yourself some hassle in the future and get a 4K screen now. The one thing to keep in mind with the size of your TV is bigger is not necessarily better. Putting a 110-inch screen in a small room where you're sitting 10 feet back is going to make it feel like you're sitting in the front row of the cinema. So it's more a comfort thing than a size thing. If you like to sit in the back row of the cinema, obviously a 110-inch screen is going to be way too big in a smaller room. So tape out on your wall the size screen that you're going to be comfortable with and measure it and see what size you think you're going to be happy with in that room. We would love you to come in and sit down and have a chat with us and tell us about your room, tell us about the room acoustics and how big the room is, and we can absolutely design an amazing system for you.
I'm here at Tucson Appliance with Roxana Morales. Thank you for being on the show.
Well, welcome to the showroom.
This is actually my first time in the showroom, and this place is amazing. I mean, I've driven by it. You know, Chris is an institution here in Tucson, and I had no idea that you had such high-end appliances at such incredible rates. Tell me about Tucson Appliance.
Well, Tucson Appliance was established in 1969 by Bill Edwards, Chris Edwards' father.
Okay.
He has other businesses too. We have Tucson Furniture, Tucson Heating and Cooling, Priority Service, and our retail showroom too.
Now when I walk in here, my eyes are drawn to these bright color tags. What can you tell me about these?
Well, the tags indicate different levels of price point.
Okay.
So if you see a tag, for example, this tag is white, this is a standard price.
Sure.
It's in stock. When you see the purple tags, that's a manager special.
Okay.
And then the orangey tags are going to be open box or scratch and dent.
Okay.
Many times you can't even tell where that dent is, especially, let's say, for example, a refrigerator. It could be in the back, which once you put it in the cabinet, you don't even know it's there.
Sure.
What you do know is that you save thousands of dollars. For example, this is a GE profile.
Right.
It's a mid to high end brand, and this is a counter depth refrigerator. Counter depths are very expensive. The regular price would be $3,000.
Wow, $3,000.
Yes, and then if we just sold it without the manager special, you're looking at $2,200.
Okay.
But our manager special is under $2,000 for $1,899. I mean, that's amazing. We make sure that it is running properly as well, and it's a full manufacturer warranty. You do not have a discounted warranty. It's still the same.
Well, you guys have a high-end part of your showroom as well, right?
Yes, yeah.
Can you show that to me?
I would love to.
So Roxana, this is the high-end showroom, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, tell me about what's going on here. You have some wonderful appliances, some great cabinets, a beautiful look in here.
Thank you. Well, where we're standing now is our Thermador vignette. We have different brands in the different places of this showroom. Currently, we're in the process of updating our Thermador and Bosch appliances. So all of our display items, this built-in French door refrigerator, this is a column next to you. We're putting these all on sale for very deep discounts. Some of them are up to 30 to 35% off.
For the folks at home that want to find out more about you guys, how can they do that?
You can visit our website. It's www.tacappliance.com, or you can come in and visit us anytime.
Okay.
You can walk in. The address is 4229 East Speedway Boulevard.
So we'll come on down today and check out these incredible deals in this beautiful showroom. Thanks again for being on the show.
Thank you.
9918 North Bighorn Butte. The mountains are a part of your life in this gorgeous Law Reserve home, perched above lush common area with mountain and evening light views. Large, well-placed windows and patios provide dramatic views both inside and out. The elegant living room opens to a large patio and the Catalinas beyond. Spacious, formal dining room also invites the outdoors in. You can also love the views during breakfast or cooking dinner in the granite and glass tiled, updated kitchen. The comfortable family room has plenty of space for media watching. Large and airy master has walls of windows open to the views. Master bath with glass-walled shower and garden tub, plus large double sink granite-topped vanity and extra cabinet storage space. Spacious bedroom, 2 works for families or guests, and the 3rd can also function as an office. Great street appeal and very private entry courtyard with charming fountain. Priced at $529,000 with 2,766 square feet of living area and unforgettable views. Contact the Dream Home Group at 257-1167. When it comes to buying or selling, it's important to find a really good agent. You know, you can go out there and look on other sites like Zillow or Realtor.com, but you know what? Most of that information is outdated. When you get a good real estate agent, she's going to be up to date with the market data. In fact, the National Association of Realtors shows that 82% of houses sold is based on the fact that the agent's experience, knowledge, and even the prior clients. So when you're looking for a really good agent, contact me, Rainbow Wieland of the Dream Home Group, at 257-1167. Now stay tuned. Coming up next is Jody Hinkle and Nova Home Loans.
My Dream Home is brought to you in part by Realty Executives, where the experts are.
Dream homes come in all sizes and price point. No matter your budget, we can help you find exactly what you're looking for. There are a lot of moving parts when buying a home, from offer to inspections up to the day you get your keys. We will keep everything running smoothly through the entire process. Selling a home doesn't have to be a nightmare. From staging to contract negotiations to the day you finally say goodbye, we are here to keep everything running smoothly. If you're looking to sell your home and you'd like to have it showcased on My Dream Home, call the Dream Home Group at 257-1167 or at mydreamhometucson.com.
I'd like to welcome to the show Michael Baltazar, Senior Loan Officer at Nova Home Loans. Thank you for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Now, you have been in the industry for a long time and you've seen a lot of things. I think over 10 years, what, 12 years or so?
Actually, believe it or not, all the way back to 1997.
1997,
yes,
wow.
Sir.
And you know, we were just talking before this interview and you were telling me about this phrase that you've coined. And it's very interesting. Can you tell our audience about it?
Absolutely. So I teach a lot of continuing ed classes to realtors, and a lot comes up in conversation, and we talk about the soft spots in the market, the areas of opportunity, and one of the topics that come up quite a bit are those individuals who qualify for a loan but prefer to stay on the sidelines and not purchase. And those are the individuals that I call our chronic renters. And what a chronic renter is not someone who has to rent a home, because sometimes that's their only means of housing, is renting. They don't qualify to buy a home, and so it's not a term to knock on those individuals who are working their way towards qualification, but it's for those individuals who do qualify to purchase a home. They have the income requirements met, the credit score requirements met, asset requirements met. They just prefer not to commit to buying a home.
And why do you think that is?
I think it has a lot to do with just the fear of a big commitment. It's similar to marriage, which is kind of funny, where there's some individuals who meet the perfect person, the right opportunity, they just fear that commitment, so they never take that plunge. As far as taking that plunge within the real estate market, in this environment that we're in right now, it's a good decision to buy a home because rates are low, home prices are low, and things are rebounding nicely. So it's always good to buy low, sell high, and that's the environment that we're in. So my job is to encourage our chronic renters and to enlighten them as well.
And do you think the biggest thing for them is that education? Does that help them take that next step?
Absolutely, absolutely. And one of the challenging parts for me as a loan officer is to overcome all of the myths that people find on social media, on the internet, and to educate them with real information that applies to them.
For the chronic renters and the other folks out there that are looking to take that next step towards home ownership, how can they get in touch with you?
They can call me anytime. They can text me as well. And that phone number is 520-490-9608, or feel free to message me. My website is www.mike@nova.com.
And as Mike was saying earlier, he teaches a lot of professionals within the industry. He knows his stuff, and he can help you take that next step towards home ownership. Thanks a lot for being on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me, Jody.
Thanks for tuning in to My Dream Home. Now, if you missed any part of the show or you'd like to check out this listing, go to mydreamhometv.com and you can catch up. Now, tune in next week at 8 a.m. and find your next dream home.